The final project is exciting, and I always look forward to seeing what students come up with. If you manage your time well, you'll be equipped to do very well here, and you'll certainly use the knowledge gained while compiling this project time and time again in your career. The final consists of two parts: a video presentation that must be compiled by your team, uploaded to YouTube or a similar site, then submitted via Canvas before the due date. Your audience is your assigned client, which will be introduced to you after the second week of class. Think of your presentation as a 15 to 20 minute summary of your report. I'd look up Monroe's motivated sequence if you're not certain how to best structure it. But you're free to structure it in the best way that you see fit. A good general approach would be to introduce yourselves, highlight the need for your research by restating your research question, discuss the findings of your research, and finally propose a recommendation based on your findings. You'll be graded based on how well your presentation is rehearsed, the flow, the visual aids, whether or not the content is meaningful, and how well you tie the recommendations to your research and the research question. The second part you'll need to submit is the report. Please reference the student example attached early on in the semester to gain an idea of one way to structure the report. Although the project isn't perfect, it's an example of a project that earned an A in this class. The goal of the research report is to present your findings, your process, and your recommendations to your client in a detailed manner. You will have some flexibility on the structure, but you must include a title page, a table of contents, an executive summary, introduction, body, data analysis and findings, conclusions, limitations, and appendices and bibliography sections in your report. Please read through the rubric carefully. I wrote it to help you understand the expectations. Each of the sections is covered in one of the modules. So if you feel like your understanding of a topic isn't strong enough, please take it upon yourselves to go back to that module to freshen up and gain a better idea. In terms of grade, you will be graded exclusively based on the items in the rubric. I am not about giving a 96% simply because I don't give 100. If you satisfy all sections, I am more than happy to give you 100% on the project. If you miss items, I'm also likely to provide a 0 on that particular section. So please read through the rubric carefully and use it as a guide. I'd be happy to offer extra clarification during virtual office hours to any of the topics discussed in the course, but I will not provide suggestions on the product itself until it's been formally submitted. This may sound generic and cheesy, but I have been told by many of the students in this course that the project has been the highlight of their college experience, and many have added it to their portfolios as they search for promotions or new jobs. I, for one, can assure you that I am more likely to hire someone who has demonstrated this level of understanding of marketing research regardless of the role they apply for. I encourage you to make the most of it. Once you have completed it, you can celebrate the fact that you understand the fundamental driving force behind marketing decisions.